Dexter Morgan was played by what talented actor? Dexter was played by Michael C. Hall. Hall almost passed on the role that would make him famous. He was reluctant to commit to another television project, so soon after completing the HBO series. Who is Dexter's love interest for the first 4 seasons? When he wasn't acting the avenging angel all over the Bay Area, Dexter Morgan was a family man complete with a wife and children. His wife, who remained blissfully unaware of his extracurricular activities, was an anchor in the Dexter universe and a bright, sunny spot that counterbalanced the dark nature of Dexter's work and the other serial killers who made gruesome debuts all of the time in every season. Who pretends to be the ice truck killer, once convicted? Neil is a brilliant but deeply disturbed computer analyst who collects and preserves dead animals. During the ice truck killer case, he attempts to bring fame upon himself by claiming to be the ice truck killer, only to be proven that he is an imposter. What was the main ingredient in most of the gallons and gallons of pretend blood used on the show? According to Dexter's prop manager, Joshua Meltzer, maple syrup was the main ingredient in all that fake blood. It wouldn't have made much of a snack, though. Dish soap was another ingredient in the specialty mixture. Who said this? Okay, so we can't stop this. But maybe we can do something to channel it. Use it for good. Unable to suppress Dexter's urges, Harry taught him to focus his appetite for killing on criminals that had escaped the justice system. To avoid being caught, Dexter constantly referred to the Code of Harry, a set of rules that were instituted by Harry. Every rule that stemmed from the code was to protect Dexter and help him lead a successful cover life. What character on the show was loosely based on real-life BTK serial killer Dennis Rader? That would be Arthur Mitchell, played by John Lithgow in the show's 4th season. What is the Doomsday Killer use as inspiration? The Doomsday Killer was famous for his gruesome crime scenes. If they weren't so disgusting, they might even be considered to be artistic. Unfortunately for Dexter Morgan and the gang, many of these scenes were booby-trapped. Who captures Dexter? He is a corrupt police officer in the Miami Metro Narcotics Division. He is first seen while being arrested during a sting operation. During his suspension and eventual termination, Liddy focuses on uncovering Dexter's secret, after he is hired to investigate him by Joey Quinn. What insect appears in the opening credits of the show? The introduction includes the appearance of a bloodthirsty mosquito. What is the occupation of Dexter's sister, Deborah? Deborah Morgan is a police officer with Miami Metro Police Department. At the beginning of the series, she was an undercover vice officer, posing as a prostitute. After provided the homicide unit with a valuable clue regarding their efforts to find clues on a murder investigation, the station's captain, Tom Matthews, had homicide unit commander add her to the homicide investigation unit. Deborah Morgan is played by Jennifer Carpenter. Dexter premiered on what premium cable network? The original Dexter broadcasts appeared on Showtime. What does LaGuerta blackmail Matthews with? LaGuerta was very ambitious and politically driven. She is very determined to maintain her position no matter the cost, such as blackmailing Captain Matthews into promoting her. She is also very manipulative, telling Matthews that she would help make the call girl's case go away, but instead used Deborah by having her dig information on the case that would connect back to Tom, and sold him out to the board, and had him forcibly put into retirement to gain his position. Who said this? If it's working, who am I to poop on your parade? I was a sergeant in the Miami Metro Police Department. I referred to Dexter Morgan as a freak. I had an affair with a fellow police officer's wife and once had a relationship with my lieutenant. I suspected Dexter of being the Bay Harbor butcher and relentlessly pursued evidence to prove it. At the hand of Lila Tournay, I was killed in an explosion. Who am I? What is the Trinity Killer's cover-up? The Trinity Killer was able to operate, for as long as he did, because he had an airtight alibi and a great cover story. In addition to his squeaky clean, smiling family, he also did his civic duty as this in order to keep a great cover. Nobody in their right mind would have thought that this wholesome guy was one of the worst serial killers to ever strike the Bay Area.